My name is Jan Funes, and today's presentation will be talking about how duty gives humanity a start to a path. First off, what is duty? Duty can be described in many ways, but in today's presentation, duty is a moral or legal obligation that individuals must follow. This can be seen in many different types of religions, with a lot of them resembling some similarities, and it can also be seen in many different types of philosophical ideologies and in government laws. In today's presentation, we will use this definition of duty to explain how duty is used to be a starting point for an individual's purpose and the start of their path. We will go over 3 cultures and see how duty may differ or be similar between them all. Before we continue, I would also like to clarify that these purposes that an individual may get from these cultures aren't the only purpose in life that they have. These are just examples of how duty can give someone a baseline to life and a path to follow if they don't have a purpose. And if they already do have one, then it could also give them another duty to fulfill. The first culture will be Christianity, specifically about the Ten Commandments and how its rules give Christians a purpose and a baseline for their daily life. As seen on the left, the Ten Commandments are a set of 10 divine laws that many Christians still follow in today's world. They are, you shall have no other God before me, you shall not make or worship idols, you shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain, remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy, honor your father and your mother, you shall not murder, you shall not commit adultery, you shall not steal, you shall not bear false witness against thy neighbor, and you shall not covet. These 10 commandments gave Christians a purpose, to worship God and to love the people around you, to spread His word and take responsibility and accountability over your actions. The 10 divine laws also set a basic premise of law, that is love. You should love God and the people around you. The 10 commandments are even influential outside of Christianity by being the foundation to many Western legal systems. Now, how do the 10 commandments reflect duty in Christianity, and how does duty give them purpose? I said earlier, duty is a legal obligation that individuals must follow. And that is what the 10 commandments are, a legal obligation that Christians must follow. By following these obligations, Christians can gain a purpose if they have not already found one, whether that be worshiping God or spreading His word. They may gain a purpose if they follow His word. Moving on to our next culture, we have Islam's 5 pillars. These 5 pillars are similar to Christianity's 10 commandments, but instead of having a set of laws/rules that they must follow, there are 5 steps, and those are Shahada, which is faith, and faith in Allah and only Allah, Salat, which is prayer, and perform the 5 daily prayers at prescribed times, Zakat, which is charity, given to those who have less than you, and Swam, which is fasting during Ramadan, and lastly, Hajj, which is pilgrimage to Mecca. These are the 5 pillars of Islam, and each of these 5 pillars give a different duty to the individual. From declaration of faith to pilgrimage, these duties give an individual purpose and even a goal. They even help cultivate devotion and moral conduct in their daily lives, also strengthening their relationships with Allah and deepening their bond with the community. These 5 pillars give Muslims the purpose to create a structured, balanced life, focusing on devotion to Allah, fostering spiritual growth, and building character. Now to our last and final culture, we have Confucianism. Confucianism is an ancient Chinese ethical, philosophical, and religious system used for personal conduct and to better social harmony. It was used in many nations in Southeast Asia, and it has 6 core teachings. These 6 core teachings are benevolence/humanities, which is cultivating kindness, empathy, and love for all humanity. Filial piety, which is showing respect and care for elders and ancestors. Faithfulness/loyalty, which is being true to oneself and others in relationships. Property/ritual, adhering to the proper etiquette and social norms to maintain order. Righteousness, following choosing to do what is morally correct. And lastly, reciprocity. Do not do unto others what you would not have them do unto you. Alongside the 5 core teachings, there is also the 5 relationships, which is central to Confucianism and is used to form social harmony. These 5 relationships are ruler to subject, father to son, husband to wife, older brother to younger brother, and friend to friend. Now, how does our last culture give a person purpose? Confucianism gives an individual purpose by having them follow their specific role and their duties that the role contains. These can be seen in the 5 relationships of Confucianism. Now, both sides of each relationship have a duty to fulfill. Fulfilling these duties further empowers social harmony and awards those based on their contributions and not on their glory. Now, lastly, we have our conclusion, which is guiding humanity's path. In conclusion, humanity consistently utilizes the active duty to forge a path for themselves, whether it be in religious ways like faith and loyalty, having specific roles in a society, or in an authoritative way with laws by enforcing responsibilities and accountability. Duty is a universal force shaping our existence. That is the end of my presentation, and these are my citations.